Look at these guys in masks. Can you tell which one isn't human? It's the one on the left. Look closely, and you'll see that the skin around its eyes is green. Alice, Beth, Cece, and Diana are standing in line to get a new video game. Alice is standing between Beth and Cece. Cece is in front of two people, and Diana is in front of her. Can you say in which order the girls stand? There are four of them. If Cece is standing in front of two people and Diana is in front of her, then Diana is the first one and Cece is the second one. Then Alice is standing between Beth and Cece. So the third person is Alice and the last one is Beth. There are 10 students in class. 6 of them learn French and 7 people learn Spanish. If every student learns at least one foreign language, how many students learn both French and Spanish? Six plus 7 is 13. And since there are just 10 students, the additional 3 are the ones that learn both languages. A police officer was following a robber around the city. Suddenly, the criminal rushed toward a hospital and disappeared. When the police officer entered the building, she saw 3 people. One of them must be the robber, who had dressed up to pretend to be a doctor. Can you tell who the criminal is? It's the girl on the left. Look at her shoes. They're dirty. She didn't have time to clean or change them. Taya was getting ready for a job interview when the lights went off. She was in a rush and didn't have time to wait till the lights were back on. The girl was almost ready. She only needed to put on her socks and boots. Taya had socks of 3 different colors: black, white, and gray. She didn't care what color her socks would be, but she needed 2 socks of the same color. How many socks should Taya take to make sure there will be at least one matching pair? She just needs 4. Even if the first 3 are of different colors, the fourth one will either be black, white, or brown, matching one of the others. Devin takes a bath only on even days of the month. How many times a year does he take a bath? Well, let's see. Except for February, all months have 30 or 31 days. In a month, there are 15 even days. So, it's 15 multiplied by 11. In February, there are 28 or 29 days, which means 14 even days in any case. So, we add 14. In total, Devin takes a bath 179 times a year. It's an early Monday morning. William and Daniel are both driving to work. But who is doing something wrong? Daniel, look, he's driving way above the speed limit. Cassie and Fawn are also driving above the speed limit because they're in a hurry. Cassie is late for her interview, and Fawn is rushing to a hospital. Who's breaking more rules? Fawn. They're both driving way above the speed limit, but Fawn isn't wearing her seatbelt. Caspian and Delaney are getting ready for a summer barbecue party. It's Delaney's birthday. Caspian is cooking, and Delaney is busy with the decorations. Who is not very smart? Caspian. He's left the meat in the sun, and it's slowly going bad while he's cooking. Everly and Bridget are sisters, and they're both going out on a date tonight. They both play tennis, so they told their parents that they were going to practice. Who's worse at lying? Bridget. Both are dressed too fancy for the training, but at least Everly has a backpack and her equipment with her. Her parents will probably think she'll change later. Bridget doesn't even have her tennis racket with her. Nellie and Genesis are cleaning windows in their house. They're both in a pretty dangerous position now, hanging out of the windows. But who's in greater danger? Genesis. She's cleaning the window on a higher floor. Easton didn't let his daughter go to her friend's birthday party. He told her to do her homework instead. Karina's daughter had to spend all day in her bedroom too, instead of going to the movies. The teenagers came down to dinner at 7 o'clock. Whose daughter had snuck out of the house? Easton's. It's raining, and his daughter's hair is wet. She must have been outside. Esme was having a walk in the forest and got lost. She tried to find her way back, but instead, she stumbled across a witch's house. She petted a black cat and asked the witch to take her back home. The witch was busy with some math, and she had a riddle for Esme. If she solved it, she'd be free to go. If not, Esme would have to stay with the witch forever and do math with her. Using only pluses and minuses, Esme had to make this equation correct. Can you help her? Esme only needs 4 minuses. She should put them right there. In a parallel universe, people are only allowed to have fun and eat candies. No one ever reads or studies there. Mrs. Relham comes back home after a long day at a club. Her 3 daughters have spent the whole day at home. The woman asks them what they've been doing. Hannah answers she's been playing computer games all day long. Ellie says she's spent the day outside with her friends, playing in the park. Ava claims she's been in bed all day, doing nothing and eating cake. Still, Mrs. Relham can tell that one of her daughters is lying. That daughter actually spent the whole day studying. Who is it? It's Hannah. Take a closer look at her desk. There's an open book and a copybook. If she was playing computer games, they wouldn't be there. Emmeline was at her chemistry exam, trying to get an A. Unfortunately, the professor gave her a task that she couldn't solve. Then the professor asked her to crack a riddle to see if she could think fast. I have 3 daughters. Rain is now twice as old as Phoenix will be when Calliope is as old as Rain is now. Who is my oldest daughter, and who is the youngest? Can you help Emmeline crack this riddle? Rain is older than Phoenix and Calliope because in the future, Calliope will be the same age and Phoenix will be half as old. So obviously, Calliope is the middle sister and Phoenix is the youngest. 4 friends were driving to a neighboring city. The driver got distracted and got into a car crash. A police officer arrived and started an investigation. He asked who was driving, but no one wanted to take the blame. Then the officer inspected the car. Can you tell who was driving? The driver was the blonde girl. Look, there's a sweater on the driver's seat. She's the only one not wearing a jacket or a sweater, so it must belong to her. Let's test how attentive you are. Here's a ball and 3 cups. I'll put the ball here in the middle cup. Your task is to watch the ball and then tell me where it is. Ready? Go! So, where's the ball? Look, it's in here. Did you get it? Okay, let's try once again. Now I have 4 cups, and I'll be moving faster. I'm putting the ball right here. Watch it closely. So, where do you think the ball is? It's in this cup. Now let's make it extra hard and check if you can still get it. 5 cups, even faster than before. Ready? Here we go! So, now where's the ball? Yeah, it's right here. If you got it right, you have my absolute respect. Mrs. Lawrence has 4 children. 3 of them are daughters, Kennedy, Aurora, and Serenity. And 1 is her son, Everett. They are 13, 16, 20, and 21. Guess how old each of them is if the youngest child is a girl. Kennedy is older than Everett, and the sum of the ages of Kennedy and Aurora can be divided by 3. There are just 2 pairs of numbers that can be divided by 3, 13 and 20, and 16 and 20. Since Kennedy is older than Everett, he can't be the oldest child. So the oldest one is Serenity. Since the youngest one is a girl, and it can't be Kennedy, then the youngest one is Aurora. She must be 13. In this case, Kennedy is 20 years old, and Everett is 16. Mrs. Lewis came home after work and noticed that one of her daughters had made a sandwich, but hadn't cleaned up afterward. The woman went upstairs and saw that all 3 of her daughters were doing their homework. Abby, Ruby, and Nicole denied making a mess. Still, Mrs. Lewis knew who was guilty. How about you? Look at the kitchen attentively. There's some butter on the right side of the knife, which means that the person who made the sandwich was left-handed. Mrs. Lewis only has 1 left-handed daughter, and that's Nicole. 6 siblings, Ingram, Regala, Corona, Agnard, Ardumo, and Modnor, founded a magical school. A pair of siblings founded each house of this school, Rymeth, Madlo, and Demora. 1. Each house was founded by a brother and a sister. 2. Corona and Regala founded Rymeth and Madlo, but not necessarily in this order. 3. Ingram and Ardumo founded Madlo and Demora, but not necessarily in this order. 4. Agnard and Regala founded the same house. Who founded each house? Okay, let's look at conditions 2 and 3. Each of them mentions Madlo. Corona and Regala are sisters. This means that no matter which of them founded Madlo, this house already has the sister founder. It means that Madlo had to be founded by Ardumo. In this case, Ingram founded Demora. Agnar founded the house with Regala. So it must be Modnor who founded Demora with Ingram. It leaves us with Rymeth, founded by Agnard and Regala, while Corona and Arduino founded Madlo. Gotta love these names.
You ready? Keep track of your points and check your results at the end of the test. 1. If someone made a movie based on your life, what genre would it be? A romantic comedy with a happy ending. Love wins. B. A black and white silent movie. I'm that classy. C. Several hilarious shorts. My life is just too funny. D. A superhero movie. I plan to save the world. If you picked A, add 20 points to your score. If you went with B, it's worth 40 points. C brings you 10, and D, 30 points. 2. What is your happy place? A. The library. It teleports me to my imaginary world. B. My house. My family is always there to help. C. Somewhere by the sea. I can tell it about my problems and it helps. D. In the middle of a crowd. I like observing life. Library fans, you get 40 points. If you prefer your home, you just earn 10 points. If you chose the sea, 30 points go your way. Crowd fans earn 20 points. 3. Look around. What color prevails in your room? A. Green or blue. They keep me balanced and help me relax. B. It's a mix of bright colors. I can never choose just one. C. White. Clean, neat, no distractions. D. I prefer patterns to colors. Option A brings you 30 points, B is worth 10 points, C brings you 40 points, and D is worth 20 points. 4. What would your personal logo look like? A. A lion sitting proudly on a throne. B. A fun unicorn riding on a rainbow. C. Just my initials. I like to keep it official. D. The globe with my portrait on it. I'm a globetrotter. If you picked a lion, add 20 points to your score. Unicorn brings you 40 points. A logo with your initials is worth 10, and the globe gives you 30 points. 5. Which of these animals would you choose as a pet? A. A puppy. I want a fluffy, loyal friend. B. A kitten. Cats are forever. C. A panda. I want to get on TV with it. D. A slow but wise turtle. It reminds me of me. If option A is your choice, you get 10 points. Did you go with B? It's worth 20 points. C brings you 40 points. D is worth 30 points. 6. What is your worst quality? A. I'm too emotional. Work, family, I worry a lot about everything. B. I plan too much. When things don't work out, I'm really sad. C. It's not easy for me to trust people. That's why I can't make friends. D. I don't have a stop button. When I want something, I get it, no matter what. If you picked option A, you just scored 10 points. If you chose option B, it's worth 30 points. C gives you 40 points, and D brings you 20 points. 7. What would you never forgive? A. My best friend lying to me. B. Someone else taking credit for all my work. C. My friends bad-mouthing me behind my back. D. My partner not supporting me and following my dreams. If option A sounds like the way to go, give yourself 10 points. If B is your choice, you just scored 20 points. In case you went with C, it's worth 30 points. Finally, D gives you 40 points. 8. If you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? A. Pizza, pasta, that kind of stuff. B. Some veggies, they're good and healthy. C. I think I'll survive on dessert. D. Junk food for the win. Pizza fans get 20 points, veggies bring you 40 points, dessert adds 30 points to your basket, junk food gives you 10 points. 9. Where do you most often find yourself in your dreams? A. Somewhere from my past. These memories make me smile. B. Some exotic country I've never been to. I love to travel. C. School. I keep getting this nightmare where the teacher calls my name and I'm not prepared. D. On the stage, getting that well-deserved award. Option A adds 40 points to your basket. B gives you 30 points, C is worth 10, and D is worth 20 points. 10. You just got a new computer desk. Will you A. Follow the manual to the letter to put it together. B. Call someone who knows how to do it. C. Experiment. I'll get there eventually. D. Why would I buy a desk? I can build my own. In case you chose option A, give yourself 10 points. B adds 20 points to your score, C is worth 40, and D is a 30-point option. 11. You're moving into a new house. What do you take care of first? A. My bedroom. It's the most important part of the house. B. The living room. I can't wait to throw a party. C. The kitchen. I love cooking, and I can't do it in a mess. D. The backyard. I'll plant some trees and flowers. A brings you 10 points. B is worth 20, C is worth 30 points, D brings you 40 points. 12. How did you feel when you woke up today? A. Ready to take over the world and full of energy. B. A bit angry. Yesterday's problems are bothering me too much. C. Can't remember. So, nothing special, I guess. D. Tired as usual. I can never get enough sleep. Option A brings you 30 points. If you went with B, you just got 20 points. If you pick C, add 10 points to your basket. D is worth 40 points. 13. You can't finish a team project on time. What will you do? A. Do my part, hand it in, and see what the boss says. B. Try to come up with a smart solution. C. Blame everyone else and say you did your best. D. Make up a crazy story about why you couldn't finish on time. Option A is worth 20 points. B adds 40 points to your basket. C brings you 30 points. D is worth 10 points. 14. You're hiking with your friends. One of them can't go on to the mountaintop. What would you do? A. Turn the whole group around. B. Split. Some people really wanted to see that view. C. Go there by yourself no matter what others decide. D. Leave that person alone and then come back after them. If you picked option A, you just earned 10 points. If you went with B, add 20 points to your basket. Those who chose C earn 40 points. D is worth 30 points. 15. You must be thirsty by now. Pick a drink to go. A. 1 smoothie, please. B. Just plain water. C. I can't live without coffee. D. I'll go with a soda. If you went for a smoothie, here are 30 points for you. Some plain water will bring you 20 points. Coffee fans get 40 points. If you prefer soda, you just got 10 points. Time to sum them all up. If your final score is 150 to 230 points, your personality is green. You're supportive and loyal with exceptional people skills. You can read the emotions of others and spread your positive healing energy. You always find the most original solution to any problem. You feel equally good among people and alone. Did you get 240 to 330 points? Your personality is purple. You're logical, serious, and in perfect balance between your body and mind. You can resolve any conflict, and people come to you for advice. You're naturally mysterious, unique, and incredibly interesting. It draws others to you. You enjoy reading and are really wise for your age. Those who scored 340 to 420 points, your personality is red. Energy and passion are 2 words that describe you the best. You can lead any project. People trust you and follow your drive. Love and relationships are important to you. You're the soul of any party. Nothing can scare you or stop you. In case your final score is 430 to 510 points, your personality is blue. You're a natural explorer. You never think twice if someone offers to try something new or go to a new place. You live every day to the fullest and don't regret it. You're also a very kind person and will always help a friend out, no matter what it costs you. If you've got 510 points or more, looks like the color of your personality is white. You're an artist at heart. Creating something with your hands or mind makes you the happiest. You might seem shy, but that's because you're always in the world of your dreams. You see beauty in the little things and want to make the world a better place. Nice, huh? Yeah, so few of us.